How long you been making music, man?
Shit, I made my first song when I was 6. I started recording around 10, and then I never dropped until I was 17.
How old are you now?
Hell yeah.
That old. All right. He's hell yeah old. No, it's great. So you kind of started taking it serious when you were 17? Because that'd be the first time you actually put some shit out?
Yeah. That when I actually said I want to go on here and push it through the world. And I stayed consistent from then on to up until this point.
And now you got a top 100 record on Billboard?
Crazy.
What was the thing that like, do you know kind of like what was the moment or two that kind of really popped this record off where you kind of noticed it to like really kind of like take off?
Yeah. It's very went crazy when I put it on TikTok. And it went from 3,000 views to 10,000 views and 10 to 50 to 100 to
And it was just up.
It went from TikTok to YouTube. That's when it got real. You feel me? I watched my subscribers started going up. But the first time I seen it, I made it home from working at the car shop. I was working at a car shop at the time. When I had posted video, I was going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I had ended up taking that pain and just putting it into what I was finna do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I took that and dropped that music, and then I took the pain from dropping the music and put it into pushing it without no money, though. So I had to find a way without no money.
And for you, it was going to TikTok, making like content that...
No, the crazy part is, I try everything, like, I built up every platform. Like I did the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Audio Mac, you know what I'm saying, doing my main 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I had YouTube I'm working on.
Right.
But I never could get this junk to go crazy, you feel me? Like I wanted them, like I posted on them and them junks, I get like 10K, 8, you know what I'm saying? A 20 ball here and there, like some shit like that. But then I need some shit like them 150s, them 200s. I needed some shit, and I put it on. I made a TikTok February 1st, just to get the channel started. I posted the old Triller and the update of my haircut because I had chopped it down, and then I was like, I'm gonna let them see the update, and I'm gonna bring back the original video from like 3-4 months. So I seen what they messed with it. The new haircut, it went like 30,000-40,000. And I was like, oh yeah. So when I posted the old one on there, I had to wait like I had posted them videos and waited like 2 weeks later. Then I posted the first old video with the live performance. And then the jump went from I made it home from working all day. Cause I did it randomly. I was just running down the road and we went to Stoke at a party and threw it on TikTok, just cropped it, threw it on TikTok, kept going through the day, made it home at night, and man, I'm lay down, I'm like, bro, you're crazy, your video got like 250,000. I'm like, for real? Went back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Really not back to sleep, I went to sleep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So boom, went to sleep, woke up, it was at like 1.2, 1.3 million. Then I was like, this gotta be TikTok.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this ain't real. You feel me? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, nah, let me make sure it's real. Let me go get another piece of the video and post it too. You feel me? When I posted little videos in between, waited a couple days, and I post that one. Then when I post that junk, it went from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock, it went to like 2.3 million.
On TikTok?
On TikTok.
Jesus.
And from 4 hours. I gave it 4 hours just to see what it would do.
Right.
From 8 to noon, it would hit 2.2, 2.3.
That's crazy.
And I didn't even really, I'm looking for who I'm finna call. I need to get somebody who finna work this, who need to do this. Somebody need to get this. So I actually got out I left the internet alone when it went crazy. I'm like, I stopped looking at the internet. I'm like, bro, it's gone.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
now you gotta put the team together.
I need to find who finna put it. You know what I mean? Who got to put it out. I want the world to hear.
Right. Yo, what were you doing at the car shop? Like, what was your job?
Man, my uncle got a car shop. He build motors.
So you were like a mechanic?
Yeah.
So what? So you be
Taking
like,
rear ends and shit out.
so you know your way around like an engine? Like, could you change your own oil?
I could change my own oil. I just ain't gonna work on nobody else's car.
Just you know,
change my own oil and brakes. That's it.
you could do brakes and oil.
That's it. And I don't do it for me. But if I'm doing some work, I got a little knowledge. I can get some.
I'm curious, like working in a car shop in 2023, does most of the business that comes in people who had their catalytic converter stolen and you have to put new ones in?
I ain't doing none of that.
No, I'm saying because the catalytic converters is get jacked everywhere. So I'm assuming if you're a car shop, that's where they come. They got to come get a new one.
That's what I'm saying. This shop I working at, they strictly focus on building motors. Like they build motors. Like they literally, that's it.
From scratch.
From scratch. It's just a block.
Mm-hmm.
And by the head, they putting all that on there. I'm talking about building motors. They ain't touching none of that. They don't want to do no brakes, no oil, none of that. They ain't doing none of that. It's my uncle shop. He do straight person.
So he's building up crazy engines.
Crazy engine. Like they do street racing down there.
Oh shit.
So it's real. Like that was the shop with they got the fastest car down there. So
what is the fastest car down there?
And what that motherfucker, Bundo Baby? That motherfucker got Bundo Baby. What kind of car is it? Malibu?
Malibu. Shit.
I ain't gonna rap. They just.
What kind of engine's in that though? If it's got to be like what, like a.
I'm be real, damn. You know, people down there, I don't think they be telling you about that. They don't tell you about that. They ain't gonna tell you what's under their hood.
At what point in time do you quit the job with your uncle and you say, "Hey, Unc, I gotta go"?
Oh, I was down there, man. Like a week or two, I was still in the shop. I'm looking at the numbers going crazy still.
And you're still working, still showing up to work, getting your bread.
Still getting to work, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just, you know what I'm saying, still enjoying the moment of living. So therefore, that's what I did. And I was sitting in the car with this guy right here. I'm finna tell him, send me that video of that Bundo Baby. And he worked for my uncle.
So eventually, I mean, obviously, you gotta go step away. You gotta go push the music, right?
I'm gonna tell you, I was like, fuck that shit. I was like, hold up. I was like, I'm gonna just get on the music. I'm gonna stay in Mississippi and work in the shop. You feel me? I was like, shit, I'm gonna just get on the music and let them work that shit on and do what they do with it.
You gonna double up, have the job.
I'm gonna just have the job,
yeah,
and get them there. I'm gonna learn this shit. Why they do that shit? And shit, it got to a point where I'm walking around that bitch, and every day I'm coming in the shop, the numbers on the internet getting crazy.
Right. You
feel me? So they like, one day it's like, oh yeah, he cool. Then you see them, they like, oh shit, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Then they go from, what's up, brother? Superstar. You know what I'm saying? So then when everybody started noticing around the shop, now I'm like, all
okay,
right.
what you doing here? Your record's crazy.
Yeah, they like, what you doing? What you got going? You need to get up out of it like that. So I sat in the car. I pulled up one morning, sat in the car with goddamn my boy. Then we sitting there chopping. I sat in the car with BB. That was his name, BB. We sat in the car with BB. I'm God. Sat in the car with BB. Goddamn, sitting there rolling up. Goddamn in the Trans Am. And goddamn.
Great car.
Yeah, that motherfucker. He's right there rolling up. And I showed him the emails and shit, the layers and shit.
Everybody's hitting you up.
He like, oh, here, no, you gotta go. Like that. So she was like, man, you look. Then he taught me and he had one on back. I emailed one on back. And ended up shit. That same day, they put me on the plane. That same day. I was heading New York.
Is that how you ended up doing the United Masters situation?
Nah, the United Masters situation came along with before that time. They were before that day.
Because you were already getting distro through them.
Yeah, I'm already my already was through them from like 2020 October.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when all this was going crazy, the funny thing about it, I was waiting on United Masters to hit me up because they had the record. You feel me?
Right. They distributed.
Yeah, they distributed junk. So I was waiting on them to hit me up, and they were like, they hit me up like a week before this call. You feel me? And I had talked to somebody But then I was like, ooh, I knew what I was gonna do, ooh. But still, I'm like, shit, I need to go see what the options is.
Right.
You feel me? So I ain't tell them that, but I went through all the options, worked out in my favor, and then at the end of all the options, I seen all the moving around the label, and then I ended up running into the Steve Stock. And then
Legend.
shit, Mr. Steve, goddamn, we chopped and shit, ate dinner a couple nights and shit in a row. Shit, he was thorough. Shit. I'm like, I talked to the team and shit. I'm like, all right, bet. If one thing for sure, they got confidence. So shit, I say, until I find my team, or if I'm gonna rock with them, I'm gonna see can they, you know what I'm saying, pass
What can they
the
do with
test.
it? Yeah.
Can they do this shit for me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? Like that. Like, boom. So shit, went on with the move. Come on with the move, bro. Shit, I'm watching that shit go crazy. I'm sleeping in every car I'm going to sleep in, waking up.
New numbers. Yeah.
Nah, motherfucker waking you up, your shit on the radio.
Right. That Troy Marshall hits.
Shit. Everywhere you go, they like, get up. I'm sleeping.
What's up? You're on the radio. Listen.
I go to sleep everywhere. So everywhere they fucking up my sleep talking about
Right.
the song. You feel me? I'm like, this shit crazy, bro. You ran down the road, hit this motherfucker 3-4 times before you get to your destination. Hear me?
That's crazy. I mean, you look, man. That's when you catch a record like that. I mean, you're close to going number one in urban. So once it's gonna get to the point where you're going into cities, you're just gonna hear your record all day. It's not a bad. I mean, you know, just think about coming from a mechanic shop a few months ago.
You hear me?
It's kind of crazy. What was your childhood like? Like, how'd you grow up? Like, because it's obviously a small area in Mississippi. Were you playing sports? Were you like, what were you into when you were a kid, man?
Man, I'm gonna be real, man. I wasn't interested in nothing but the streets. I'm gonna be real. And then it got to the point where that life got so bored, like so quick. Like before 7, I had seen so much in the streets. Like
Before 7?
Before 7.
Jesus.
Before 7, I probably seen more than the average 16-year-old would ever see.
Right.
Like, and it got so tied up, and mama tired of it, and she really falling off. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching the game. Like, I ain't saying like she just fell in love, but I'm watching this shit from the lifestyle. It go from Jordans every week to goddamn, you ain't getting this shit today. You go from, you know what I'm saying? Go from sharing meals, and you go from eating and then sharing meals, and you watching this shit going down here to eating out, and then you eating sandwiches and sardines and noodles and goddamn, hot dogs, smoked sausages and ham and cheese, and you know what I'm saying? You got all kind of shit that was, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about just at home, like shit kind of started to go left in terms of the money coming in?
In life, it was over with. You watching this shit, you going from all that shit, eating out and moving around to, like I say, all that. You going from stuck in the house, can't move, stuck in the projects, you know what I'm saying? You can't move. You stuck. You in that motherfucker. One way in, one way out, and then you gotta be in for the street lights, and you can't go outside the territory, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's just an apartment. You can't go outside of this. Whatever you gonna do all day then you can't stay in the house.
So you gotta go hang out outside.
You gotta go outside, I don't care, and you can't be around your porch.
Right.
You gotta go everywhere out here, but around here where you at. But when the street lights come on, you gotta go home. When you see the first street light, you gotta be home. You stay out past all them street lights, you're gonna get punished for that.